What does this makeup look and this makeup look and this makeup look have in common? Well, दो चीजें common हैं. Number one, their makeup artist, the beautiful Mary Phillip, and number two is the makeup technique that she uses, which is also very, very beautiful. इस makeup technique से आपको मिलता है एकदम photoshopped, beautiful, chiseled look, and जो products आप use करते हैं, उसे आप थोड़ा differently use करते हैं. I find this technique very friendly for mature skin. यानी if you're above 35, 40 and so on, ये ideal technique है. क्यों? क्योंकि while we are using too many products, हम उन्हें बहुत specifically लगाते हैं और बहुत कम तरीके से लगाते हैं. So layers and layers of makeup आप avoid करते हैं. That gives you a very fresh and youthful look. And I have hacked this celebrity makeup technique just for you, so we're gonna do it together. Hello and welcome to Skincare Simplified. मेरा नाम है निपुन, आपकी skincare bestie and a certified skincare consultant. Today's video, we're taking a little bit of a break from skincare and delving into the world of makeup with this celebrity makeup technique, hacked. वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले वीडियो को लाइक कर दें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें. मैं बनाती हूँ रोजाना डिटेल साइंस बैक्ड स्किन केयर कॉन्टेंट हियर ऑन स्किन केयर सिंप्लीफाइड. आई ऑल्सो हैव चैनल मेंबरशिप्स इफ यू वांट मी टू रिव्यू योर रूटीन्स एंड कस्टमाइज इट फॉर यू. नाउ लेट्स स्ट्रेट अवे गेट इनटू द वीडियो. सबसे पहले मैं बताना चाहती हूँ कि मैंने अपने चेहरे पे ऑलरेडी क्या लगाया है. व्हाट इज माई स्किन प्रेप? मेरा स्किन प्रेप इज माई मॉर्निंग स्किन केयर रूटीन, विच इज, if you know, it has been the same for a couple of months. It is basically I've cleansed my face. उसके बाद मैंने लगाया है copper peptide serum, थोड़ा सा niacinamide and my sunscreen. In addition to that, little bit of multi-peptide by the Ordinary, the multi-peptide eye serum, वो लगाया मैंने eyes के नीचे, and that is that. उसके अलावा मेरे चेहरे पे अभी और कुछ नहीं है. So this particular technique is called underpainting. यानी हम लोग मेकअप कैसे करते हैं? We apply our concealer, foundation, blah blah blah, and then we contour and blush etc. ये टेक्निक बहुत डिफरेंट है. So सबसे पहले हम करेंगे थोड़ा सा स्किन प्रेप. Now if you know me, I'm not like a primer person, but because I have been following her technique to the T, मैं primer भी लगाऊंगी. So the primer I'm going to use today is this one by Tarte, and I don't really remember its name, so I'm just going to Google it, put it in the edit later. And this is like a silicone primer, and I take the tiniest amount and I only apply it जहाँ मुझे इसकी ज़रूरत है. Cheeks and T-zone जहाँ pores होते हैं वहाँ मैंने apply किया है primer. So the underpainting technique starts with contour first. I know, don't freak out, but it's going to look nice at the end of it. I've been doing it for a few times. So contour से शुरू करेंगे. Now contour, you know, I'm just going to say it. Some people apply it very low, some people apply it very high. It has to be here जहाँ पे आपका cheekbone होता है. हर इंसान का cheekbone different point पे होता है. So whatever is your point, figure it out and then just apply your contour. So I am here using this Fenty Beauty stick. And then I'm going to take a stiff brush like this. ये मुझे free मिला था Shein के, कुछ products आए थे PR में. And this is like a stiff brush. So I kind of like using this to blend out my contour. इससे ना contour ज़्यादा हिलता नहीं है. Otherwise, if contour goes up and down, it kind of looks like chalky and muddy. Always try and blend your contour without moving it. तो जिस point पे contour लगाया था, उसी point पे उसे blend करें with a stiff brush like this. When I'm doing the nose contour, मैं इतना बड़ा सा brush नहीं लेती हूँ. I take something, this is basically a fluffy shadow brush and I find this ideal because इससे थोड़ा थोड़ा आप अपना nose contour blend कर सकते हैं. Again, nose contouring should be done based on the shape of your shape of your nose, and उसकी एक बहुत specific technique होती है. I'm doing it based on my nose shape, which is basically contouring this thing, क्योंकि मुझे इसको पतला लगाना है. I don't know how to do it for different nose shapes. You can just refer to like other makeup artists and how they do it. मैं बहुत मुश्किल से खुद की नाक को contour करना सीखा है मैंने. Okay. So now your basic contouring is done. I should look like a celebrity by the end of this. Now we're going to get into step 2, which is either you can intensify it, like अगर आप रात को कहीं बाहर जा रहे हैं, you want like a lot of like chisel etc. You can intensify it, or you can leave it as it is. मैं इतना इससे ज़्यादा कभी भी intensify नहीं करती हूँ. So I'm now directly going to go in with step 2, which is concealing a little bit of my face. So we're going to start with the concealer, and for the concealer I am going to use. So for the concealer, I'm going to use the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. If you followed any of the few makeup tutorials I've done, you know I love this. This is my favorite drugstore concealer. So I'm going to take very little of it and point here. अगर आपके बहुत ज़्यादा deep under eye circles हैं, you may want to color correct. I don't do that. And I'm just going to start by applying my concealer. And she also does it very, very specifically. Like anything that you see in her tutorials, it's very specific, right? So the concealer goes on areas where you either have darkness or redness. So under the eyes, sides of the nose, so on and so forth. Now we're just going to take a damp beauty blender and we're just going to blend all of this. While using the beauty blender, बस इतना ध्यान रखें कि जो आपने contour किया था उसके ऊपर ना जाएं. Just blend around the sides very, very carefully because you want the contour to show through. Now at this point, she goes in with the blush. So this is what you can do. You can use like a powder blush, but what I would really recommend, because we are using all liquid and cream products, at this point, you should be using a liquid blush. So for the blush, I'm using this Laura Mercier tinted blush, moisturizing blush, and मैं काफ़ी सारा लिया है because this is kind of like, and it's in the shade Parasol, and मैंने काफ़ी सारा लिया है because this kind of just blends out, like इसका आपको थोड़ा सा extra चाहिए होता है. So you're always going to start your blush from here and then work it down. I know a lot of people put it right here, but उससे क्या होता है, अगर आपने ज़्यादा यहाँ लगा लिया, then you can't like take it off. So always like start on the top and then kind of work it down. And अभी तक हमारा foundation कुछ भी नहीं आया है, so don't worry, you can go a little crazy. And then I just take my beauty blender and you do this. She always puts blush on the nose. This already looks beautiful according to me, and I have not even touched foundation. So that is the cool thing about this technique, and इसलिए मुझे लगता है that this is great for like mature skin, because as you can see हमने अभी तक 3 products use किए हैं. We have used contour, we've used concealer, and we've used a liquid blush. but हमने उसे बस उधर ही लगाया है जहाँ हमें उसकी ज़रूरत है. So unlike a traditional makeup look जहाँ हम पूरा foundation लगाते हैं, फिर पूरा contour लगाते हैं, फिर blush लगाते हैं, then we do the concealer, there is too many layers of product that go through, and in this technique very specifically इतने सारे layers नहीं लगते हैं. जो foundation भी हम लगाएंगे, it's going to look very, very sheared down and it's going to be beautiful. Now in full transparency, let me tell you what I do on a regular day after this. ये सारा करने के बाद ना, I just go in with this compact. This is my compact. This is a compact, normal compact powder. This one is by Chanel. Okay. And इसका जो sponge आया था, that was pretty bad. I don't like it. So ये जो सस्ता Amazon वाला आता है, I love it. I basically dip this. I set all of this. I do my eyes and I'm good to go. I actually don't use foundation because understand concealer काफ़ी जगह लग चुका है. Whatever coverage I needed, I've already got it. But since I'm trying to show you the way she does it, I will apply my foundation and I will show it to you. But I'm just telling you कि मैं क्या करती हूँ after this, because after this I'm like, I'm good to go. I don't really need much. And the fact that I have minimal product, creasing नहीं होती, कुछ नहीं होता. It is just so good. I highly recommend you try it out. And makeup में ना guys try करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. क्या है? It's makeup, right? It's nothing permanent. नहीं अच्छा लगा धुल जाएगा. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now let's go in with the foundation, and I can't find my foundations. This is amazing. Let me go get them. So for the foundation, I'm going in with this. This is the House Labs foundation I've always been using since November, if you've been following it. And what she does is she uses the tiniest amount. So literally, I'm using this. Any foundation would do. And then unlike taking a foundation brush, and I'll tell you what a foundation brush is like. So foundation brushes ऐसे होते हैं, they're stiff, right? And then इससे foundation apply करने के बाद we usually go ahead and we use a beauty blender. What she does is she takes a buffing brush like this, okay? Where's my mirror? And then she'll just apply it. उसके बाद she goes again in with the beauty blender and she just kind of makes sure कि सारा कुछ blend हो जाए. It was literally one drop of foundation and it's all gone. It's all sheared out. So this is what she does. इसके बाद, of course, she does recommend कि अगर आपने foundation लगाया है, you will go ahead and set it. So I will go ahead and set it because I'm following her technique. So I go in with my puff and the same Chanel compact. And then I just dust it off a bit. And I set the under eyes. Though I feel कि under eyes को set करने की यहाँ बिल्कुल भी ज़रूरत नहीं है, like not required. Then she goes ahead and if required, depending, she said like if it's a shoot or whatever, she will bronze it a little more. So yeah, because I just feel I'm looking a little white now. So I'm just going to take my Too Faced bunny, whatever bunny this is, and I'm just going to lightly bring back some contour, जहाँ जहाँ वो contour foundation से cover हो गया. Now, if you ever feel कि ये ऐसी लाइनें दिख रही हैं, this is really terrible, okay? So we have to blend it out properly. कभी भी मेकअप में लाइनें नहीं दिखनी चाहिए. It should be like very, very seamless. So what I like to do until the time I am like 100% satisfied, I just take my beauty blender and I keep buffing it till the time it becomes seamless. And beauty blender को एक ही point पे buff करना चाहिए. If you keep moving it, then your whole face is going to have like a gradient of colors. And now this looks seamless. And then you can go ahead and do whatever you want, right? You can like basically do your eyes, do your brows, just apply your mascara, apply your lipstick. But to me, this is such a pretty look. I feel it is simple. It uses product. It uses multiple products. Like अभी तक हमने 5 products use किए हैं, right? So we've used contour, we've used blush, we've used concealer, foundation, and a little bit of, pressed powder to set it all. 5 products, but it doesn't look like we've used a lot of products. एक के ऊपर एक product की layer नहीं है, and I find that so cool. So this is what you and I have created together. If you liked it, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and let me know if you want me to do more makeup, because I love doing makeup. I wear a full face of makeup every single day for work. It's just that my passion, my expertise, that is skincare. I'm still looking at myself in the mirror. But if you enjoyed this video, do consider subscribing. मैं आपसे मिलूंगी कल with another tutorial. Till then, take great care of yourself. Bye.